Please welcome the first speaker tonight, Liliane Kuert, How Talents Program Demotivate Your Employees. Liliane, please.
Merci. Thank you, Reto. I just told my co-speaker that Reto is probably the most Swiss name you can have. So you're representing Switzerland. Thank you very much. And welcome from my side. Years ago, when I was working for a big Swiss company, my application for a talent program was rejected because I had not enough leadership experience, and I found out that I was exactly missing 1 month. And my supervisor then really tried to do some damage control. It was too late. The damage was done. She explains they have to stick to the rules, to the guidelines in order to provide the same, chances to everyone. And then she even tried to cheer me up by saying, you still should be happy because although you're not considered a talent, you're still a valuable employee. Even a great performer. And I was like, yeah, thank you very much. So I was, should I forward here? Yeah. So as you can imagine, I was pretty disappointed, and I thought, it can't be that 1 month really defines whether I'm going to be part of an awesome talent program or not. I had a hard time to believe that. And anyway, why am I telling you this? Because probably you already guessed, I want to raise your awareness that you can actually really demotivate your employees with talent programs. Usually not the talents, but all the other ones. So why is that? Talent programs usually focus on a very small group of people. It usually comes with fancy meetups. You get to know the C-level. You get a mentor. It's you're in the center of focus. Sometimes you get even cool travels. And yes, of course, it comes with a little bit of work, but that gives you the extra exposure you actually want. And as a classical trained musician, I'd like to draw the analogy to the classical orchestra to show you the effects of a talent program on your company. So what you see here is it's actually the Sydney Symphony Orchestra together with Anne-Sophie Mutter. She's the violinist, German violinist, and the conductor is Vladimir Ashkenazi. He has the dual citizenship of Russia and Iceland, and actually lives in Switzerland. So and conducts in Sydney here. So who's the talent here? Who's considered a talent here? Yes. What's the role of the conductor? No, it's the C-level. He represents the C-level. And all the musicians in the orchestra are the so-called valuable performers or employees, right? So, great. So imagine you would have the same roles or the same rules in an orchestra than you have in a company. You would have a perfect soloist. You would have probably a conductor that steps by in the concert and just starts with a few first bars, and you would just have a shitty orchestra, not backing up the soloist. I mean, would you go to such a concert? Probably not, right? But why do we allow to have exactly that situation in the company? Because you actually need a great foundation to have talents, to support talents. And I currently work with Emmy, one of the biggest dairy companies in Europe. And they have, not in their HR strategy, but in their sustainability strategy, they have the goal 100% developed employees. And that's exactly because you can't just do nothing anymore these days. Everyone has to be developed. Everyone needs to move forward because otherwise you get just crashed by the fast-moving world. So next time you invest thousands of Swiss francs and dollars in some fancy talent program, think about this. What are you going to do with all the rest? Thank you.